Oh, it has. Generally, when you're round 4, you'd think you've had a couple of runs, but we had our first game on the weekend. We did very well, though. We were pretty happy with the way we ran the game out. Boomers sort of came at us because it was our first game, and apart from that, the way we moved the ball and everything we thought was very, very good. But yeah, it's not ideal start. We'd like to have a few more runs under the belt, particularly playing City. We think they're going to be quite a handy young side, so ideally we would have had a bit more training in, a bit more run time. That's exactly it. We've had Scott as a coach for so long, and then Adam's got a not completely different style, but it is a different style, and so that took some time to gel. And
Can
I
you
think,
explain that different style? How is it a different style, mate?
oh look, Scott just had really good cattle for a long time. That's not exactly it. We knocked the ball around a little bit more than what we used to, and that's taken some time to develop. And I thought on Sunday, the first 20 minutes, we were exceptional with the way we knocked the ball around. We could have been 3-0 up, and I thought we were unlucky not to be. Their keeper had a great day, but apart from a couple of good saves, yeah, we found that we were a little bit unlucky. But a win's a win, and I think we'll go quite well with this new style as well.
With the Simon's coaching now as well, we're moving the ball around quite a bit, and we've talked about the game coming up this weekend, and we know they're going to be a physical side, especially since we're a very young side. So we're just going to have to play to our strengths here and move the ball around.
We've always been like that, and I don't know if it's not a deliberate thing. It's just we train like that. We're a very competitive group, so come down to a training session and we're exactly the same. It's not we don't go out and try and knock the other players over and things like that. And like you're saying, we do it within the rules. But I think it's more just our competitive nature rather than trying to be an overly physical side. It's just we're just 100% of the time. So it's. We've got younger players. We've had a lot of training sessions more than game time, but I think I'm pretty happy with where we're at as a group in terms of our fitness. You can always be fitter, and we'll get fitter throughout the year with more training. But again, it was our first game, so we were sort of really up and about and very eager to play after missing the previous 2 weeks. So that could have had something to do with it as well. But yeah, I think we are quite fit as well. What do you reckon?
I don't know, really. Well, it depends on how we go out there. If we perform well this training, I think it's going to be a good game. I reckon it's going to be a very close game as well.
They generally are. It's a derby game. There's probably a little bit more there because we share the same ground. We're both at Gelbart, so we train next to each other. So regardless of where teams are on the ladder at the time, it's generally quite close. But I think I back our ability to score goals, and like I said, it was a 1-0 game, but their keeper had a fantastic game against us. So, hopefully we can knock a few in and stop them from doing the same.
Oh, well, we do have a very young squad, like I was saying. We have gained a couple of new players as well, even though we've lost players. And, Aaron, for example, he's taught us a lot anyway. So him leaving, it's not going to affect us that much in terms of we've got new players coming through, and we've got the ability there. It's just bringing it out from some of the younger kids. Some of them first games in seniors this year, and once they start stepping up a little bit more, I think we'll rise to the challenge. We've already talked on Tuesday about it, and we have said they are going to be knocking us around. So if we're talking about receive the ball, lay it off early, shield the ball, get your body behind it, we told them there are going to be knocks in there, but that's part of the game. So